So I've just released my debut solo EP along with the first video. That was on the 22nd of November. Got the next vid coming out next week. It's called On To You. The EP is called Do Good, Get Good. I got that from it's from an old Thai proverb. Excuse the pronunciation. It's Tum Di Dai Di, Tum Chia Dai Chia, which means do good, get good, do evil, get evil. And it's kind of represents, it's the basic premise for most of the tracks on the album. It's to do with karma. And yeah, we got the title because I've been living in Thailand for the last 3 years. As you can see now, I'm back in sunny old England. We just come back to promote the new music. Also just had a little baby, so we just come to introduce baby Ziggy to the family. Yeah, I was living in a pretty isolated, tiny little island in the Andaman Sea, and gave me a lot of time to write and just work on my music. And I wrote all the new tracks for the EP over there. It come to recording, I wasn't sure what to do. I thought could travel up to Bangkok and I'd have to find a band, teach them all the tracks, or I then got the idea to send it all back to the UK. But whilst I was thinking about it, I thought of using a guy who I briefly promoted a few shows back when I was living in England, and we've done a band called Tenor Duende, fantastic band. And they had their new bass player playing for them, a guy called Dan Lucas, sick player. And I knew he had a studio and wicked reputation, so I sent him one of the tracks and just asked if he'd be up for doing the tracks for me, just be playing all the instruments and recording it as well, and he seemed game for that. So I sent him the first track, which I programmed most of it on Cubase. I wrote the bass on my acoustic guitar, and I programmed a drum beat using an old sampler, and I done the guitar tracks and sent some rough vocals over, saw what he thought, and then he wrote some parts to it and sent it back over and just nailed it, man. So I sent him the rest of the tracks and we would go, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, considering we didn't actually talk in person or even Skype the whole time. It was all just emails and tracks back and forwards, and yeah, well happy with how it turned out. Dan Lucas at Anchor Baby Recording Company, if you want any music done, go and check that guy out. Yeah, once we'd done the EP, I wanted to get some video shots, so I got in contact with Chazzapetti, and he'd done a couple of videos for us a few years back, my old band Natural Selection, absolutely killed it. It's definitely the best in the game at the moment, so I got the videos planned, sent him a message to see if he was up for flying out to Thailand to shoot these vids, and luckily he managed to find some time in his busy schedule, and him and Lucy came out and just killed it, worked our asses off. We've done 4 videos in 5 days. And yeah, got some amazing results. It was killer. And the other videos we done, the Stories video, which is already out, was the idea came from Stu of 10 Bouts Productions, that really kindly offered us. He told me the idea, and I was like, wow, can I use that? Like, it's just killer idea, great concept, and kindly let us use it. And so we had to find a ladyboy show that would let us film at theirs, and a performer that was up for doing my song took the time to learn it, and I met the guys at Stars Cabaret, Glenn and Terry, wicked guys, and Campbell decided to said he was up for doing the song, and just absolutely smashed it. That only had like 6 weeks to learn the track, to learn to voice it, and we only had 2 run-throughs, and then on the day just put the dress on and she just smashed it. It's one of my favourite vids I've done so far. So yeah, the first vid that settled this off was On To You, which is the first one I planned. It was the one that took the most planning and big locations, a lot of different actors, and I had a lot of buddies over there kindly helped out, like loaned me their resort. The guys at Silavadi, Connor really hooked us up there. That's where we got the beautiful swimming pool and villa scene that was shot down there. And the actors, I had a good friend of mine, Craig, step in last minute, because twice I had the main actors pull out for different reasons, and yeah, last minute, and I was racking my brains, and Craig just stepped up to the mark, absolutely killed it. When you see that video, yeah, he didn't think he could act, but I think he's in for the next James Bond film, you know. He absolutely killed it. And David Lloyd, another amazing part in that one. So everyone that helped out in that, well appreciate it. And down in the Fisherman's Village, the Billabong Bar and the Gecko Bar, that video came together great. Yeah, and for the Get Evil video, I had a lot of fun with that one. That's my favourite track on the EP. It's quite aggressive and fast and heavy, and was trying to figure out a video idea for it and racked my brains for a bit, and then I was watching a bit of Muay Thai on the TV. That's Thai national sport, it's always on, and kind of thought about using a Muay Thai fight to depict, this is part of the name, do good, get good, do evil, get evil. This song's about karma. So I wanted to get a couple of Muay Thai fighters, one good guy, one bad guy, get the bad guy taking his time, not taking things seriously, the good guy training his ass off, and then getting them into a fight. The bad guy's fighting dirty, but in the end the good guy prevails. Again, it's a bit of a Rocky story, you know, like, but yeah, the good always win, eh? So I was trying to think of guys I could get to act in this, and I was fortunate enough to get to know one of Thailand's greatest ever Muay Thai fighters pretty well, a guy called Lekin. Just such a cool dude, man, but a mean fighter back in the day. He was world champion, like held 10 different bouts in the sport. I think he was an undefeated Western boxer as well. Absolutely killed it. Well, I'm living on Samui by this point, and he's got a gym. I shout out for that, the Koh Yao Noi Muay Thai gym. If anyone wants to train Muay Thai, don't go anywhere else in the world. Go to Koh Yao Noi Muay Thai gym in Koh Yao Noi, Thailand. So it's absolutely fantastic. I had a few sessions there myself, and I got to know Lekin pretty well. And I gave him a call and asked if he knew anyone that would be up for doing the video. I was trying to hint and see if he'd be up for it, but it was short notice and it was a long way to come. He's got his business to run, he's got people to train over there. And man, he didn't think twice. Next thing I know, he's on a boat over, came to Samui and got one of his buddies, and they both done the video for me. Absolutely smashed it, the pair of them. It was brilliant. Great having those guys in the video. Real privilege. They're both champions. It's an honour to work with those guys, and I know that Chaz enjoyed it too. Yeah, so coming up, I guess back in the UK, I've been back for about 3 weeks now. Once I get myself warm, I'm sure that won't take long. Just start promoting the EP, get the next vid dropping next week. That'll be On To You, 22nd of December. And then yeah, get out playing the shows, get the promotions done. Got some festivals to play, got some big shows to play. Get out over in Europe for a bit. And of course I've got my little baby now, baby Ziggy, so I'm going to spend loads of time with him. And by once we've done all of our stuff over here in Europe, at the end of summertime, maybe September or October, we'll go back to Thailand, spend a few months over there, and I can start promoting the EP over there as well. Probably start writing the next one. So yeah, big things in the pipeline. So big love to you all. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.